is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Ekbenwe. Don't forget to subscribe. Alpha. It's okay. This is a strong Man U fan.
Sports fans, you're welcome to Premier Sports Fan Center, your favorite channel for your watch along and your sport news update and some also breaking news, some that you can only get it right here at your favorite channel. My name is Apollon Adeyemi. I'll be your host for today for the watch along show of the Manchester United against Bayern Munich and Napoli, Braga, and some other games going on at this point in time. I'm not alone in the studio. Here with me is Adeyemi Segun from my far left.
Well, good evening, mate. Good evening, Solomon. You're back in the studio. Glory be to God. And congratulations to Victor Osimhen. He won the 2023 African Football of the Year, and I think it's well deserved for him. Yeah. And there's still congratulations in others for what's it called? Ina Dozie and Aziza Tushala, six-time African best player, and I think she will go down as the greatest of all time. So we're back to the Champions League. Manchester United against Bayern Munich. Looking at it, that both of them came off last week with losses. Bayern Munich losing to Frankfurt and Manchester United losing 3-0 to Bournemouth. So I think they can come into this game with that fresh hope that they can also get a victory against all odds against Bayern Munich. So it promises to be 90 minutes of interesting football. Looking at the fact that Bayern Munich already made it through to the second round. It's just looking like a formality game for them. But when you know Bayern Munich on their own days, there's nothing like formalities. They want to take anything they're playing, they want to take them to the cleanser. So let's see what this game holds. There's that big man up front who likes scoring against Manchester United, Harry Kane. Yeah. And he still wants to continue that his good goal scoring form. So let's see what this game holds. But if I'm to choose, I think Manchester United might just be beating the Champions League by this year.
Yeah, Shego said Manchester United might be beating the Champions League. And we were together for the first show that Shego couldn't make it down in time for that, but he's here. He just said his voice, but the gaffer was earlier.
Yeah, it was an interesting match. Arsenal officially have qualified, and PSV qualified. That is for Group B, and this is Group A, where we're expecting Bayern Munich has already qualified. Manchester United will be hoping for a draw between Galatasaray and Copenhagen today to if they can win this match, and which a lot of people are saying that is their widest dream for Manchester United to defeat Bayern Munich. But in football, anything can happen because Manchester United right now they're fighting to qualify. But Bayern Munich has already qualified. But Bayern Munich are also fighting for their record because in the group stage they're having 39 matches unbeaten in the UEFA Champions League.
And they want to defend.
And they want to defend that. If they can keep, they want to defend that. If they can keep that, that will be 40. You understand?
Yeah.
Which no team have ever done. So
Is that no home record for?
Group stage. Okay. That's for the group stage alone. They have not been beaten. 39 match unbeaten. You understand? Which no team have ever done that. So they want to maintain that record. So they have pride to fight for. And it will be difficult for Manchester United. So we just hope they come with their best to defeat that.
They have to come with their best. If you want to defeat the best, you have to become the best yourself. So it's game on in that encounter. 6 minutes of that encounter. Manchester United still nil. Bayern Munich nil. Is Bayern Munich in possession of the ball, passing around the field of play. In the other game, Napoli Braga still nil at the 5th minute of that encounter. So let's see if let's see if Manchester United can do the unthinkable right now, and maybe Bayern Munich refer to the swords of Manchester United. So it's still early members of that game. Let's see, Bayern are unbeaten in 39 Champions League group stage games, 35 wins, 4 draws, since suffering a 3-0 loss to PSG in 2017-2018 season, and United must hold that one to have any chance of continuing in the competition. Can they end what will arguably be the biggest result under Ten Hag? Yeah, the team are out, and we are about to find out if anyone expects Bayern to field a weakened team after suffering tough spot. Well, only left to be seen, and they were gravely mistaken. England captain Kane headlines a visiting side, which shows just one change from Saturday defeat to Antwerp, with Musiala returning from injury to replace Choupo-Moting. Those with good memories may recall Bayern finding themselves in a similar situation 2 years ago when they had nothing to play for yet fielded a strong team against the Barcelona team. Needing any result on that occasion, they crushed the Barcelona team 3 goals to nil. Ten Hag made 2 changes to the United side, which started Saturday's dismal, abysmal, horror, terrible defeat to Bournemouth on this ground. One in defense and one in attack. The previously out of favor Varane replaces Regulon as Shaw moved to left back. The former Real Madrid man making his first start from United since the 1-0 home win over Copenhagen in October. Oshlund comes in to lead the line with Antonio Martial absent through illness. Marcus Rashford has also been unwell in recent days, so he is not among the substitutes. So it's game on in that encounter. 9th minute of this one is still Manchester United 0, Bayern Munich 0. So Shegun, now looking at this game so far, we see Manchester United trying and looking at, okay, there's still hope. Maybe it's still hope for them.
Always, there's the never say never spirit in the game of football. You can't really underrate Manchester United, because when you look at the players, there are lots of professional footballers on the pitch. Anthony is back in the starting 11. We know how much it costs Manchester United to get that strong back. My only problem with the starting 11 has to be Varane coming back into the team, because I look at him and it seems to be much rusty to me. Because when was the last time he started a game? For you to now start him in a high tempo game like this?
But they lost scandalously in the
they lost scandalously doesn't mean he should be rushed into the starting 11. If Eric Ten he wanted to start Varane in this game, probably he should have used him for like 30 minutes in the game against Bournemouth. No matter the lose, no matter the
he's
loss
an experienced player.
he's an experienced player, but that match fitness will always be there. You are running against high profile runners like Coman, Kane in this type of game. They will take you to the clears, they will take advantage of your weakness.
And it's Coman at the edge of the box. What can he do? He passed the ball to Kane, who plays a long shot. But there was not much weight on that ball. And Onana came to the rescue. That was an easy save. And in the game between Napoli and Braga, Napoli already drew the first blood right there. It's Napoli 1, Braga 0 at the 9th minute of that encounter. So let's see if Napoli can hold this one. Look at that one. Place it into the box, and it was a deflection for an own goal. So his own goal right there by the Braga.
That was a wicked deflection there of that Braga's defender. It's just unfortunate that they'll be go down in the first 10 minutes. But good one to Napoli getting this goal. It's a very needed early goal for them, and these are things set up. And I'm still interested in seeing the African Footballer of the Year, Victor Osimhen, celebrating his win with a goal today. I think I'll put my money on him to score a goal in this account.
That's what I said before. That after being crowned African Footballer of the Year, to me now there's an impact he has made in this goal, because the cross was made to him. So the focus was on him. The goalkeeper,
even the defender that scored the goal was trying to block him.
So that's the impact he makes. In game, and that's why they need people like Osimhen always.
And staying with you, Ligafa. Now looking at it, Manchester United have an appeal tax. Do you see them doing the unthinkable in this game?
You see, if you look at the Manchester United situation now, it's a very, sometimes people believe in miracle. A lot of people believe in miracle because the match
And it
between.
seems miracle might not happen with that cross coming into the box. But there was no Bayern player to connect that right there. And it still game on in that encounter at the Theatre of Dreams with Davis being penalized for that tackle.
Manchester United
So they have it's a miracle for Manchester United because they have a very big mountain to climb. First of all, you have to pray for Galatasaray versus Copenhagen to draw this match, their match. Yeah. You understand? And you have to pray for Manchester United to win against Bayern Munich.
No, I don't.
So it's a very big. No,
they have to
pray because it's a very big mountain to climb. You understand what I'm saying? So, but in football, it is only in football you can see that kind of in this kind of situation just turn over in a twinkling of an eye. But it is a very, very, very difficult situation Manchester United have put themselves in.
Yeah, very, very difficult situation. It said it's if you're itching to say something.
I want to talk about that cross that came in. I think this is like the third time in 12 minutes we're seeing a lot of crosses coming in through Luke Shaw's wing. I think Manchester United needs to be very much careful and look for a way to mend that wing and not allow a lot of crosses from Coman into the box. That's a very dangerous player. So when you have a lot of crosses getting into the box.
So Davis approaching the box. Bayern playing a sweep, one touch around the box of Manchester United, and that cross comes in. Oh, that was a good defensive header with still Alphonso Davies with the chance to place the ball, but that was well defended by Varane. It's still Bayern in possession of the ball, trying to keep Manchester United on the defensive foot right there. It's Kimmich with the ball. Who does he look for? He plays the shot, and that was an easy catch for Andre Onana right there. So it's still 0-0 in that encounter. 14th minute of that game. The only fixture in this 9 p.m. fixtures we've seen that there's a goal is the game between Napoli and Braga. The other games is still 0-0 from top to bottom. So Manchester United started with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Onana in goal, Diogo Dalot, Varane, Maguire, and Luke Shaw in the defense, leaving McTominay and Amrabat in the 2 pivot role. Playing ahead of them is Anthony Fernandez, Garnacho, and leaving Ojlund up front. And the Uefa. Now, looking at this arrangement, this is practically what Manchester United is known for, starting this kind of formation. Do you see any light at the end of the tunnel for them?
Of course, that's the conventional, tactics. Their lineup. And one thing we'll talk about is Ojlund, who has been, fantastic when it comes to the Champions League because he's having an equal score with Erling Haaland, 5 goals in the Champions League. And it's a focal point. It's a man to watch out for in this. Though the difference why Erling Haaland has stopped him is that Erling Haaland has more assists than him. Erling Haaland is having 1 assist, while Ojlund is not having any assists. That's why Erling Haaland topped him in the goals top scoring chart. So to me, leaving him there is good for him since he's working out for him in the Champions League, but it's not working out for him in the EPL. We're yet to see him to score in the Premier League. We're yet to see him score. So that front lineup, it is good. But if talking about Anthony's side, we see how he was trying to pressurize, the left back of Bayern Munich. But you know what I'm saying. So if he continues, he can get a result. But the defender there is, to me, is very strong for Anthony to.
So let's say what Manchester United can make do with that starting 11. So is Manchester United trying to attack with the ball with Ojlund, and Upamecano says no. That was silk and sweet defending from there with Kim with the ball, who passes the ball to Alphonso Davies, the Canadian international right there. He returns the pass back to Kim, who finds Kimmich right there, and Kimmich finds Upamecano, who sends the long pass to Gracious and to the right-hand side of the Bayern Munich defense. And it's Bayern Munich playing from the defense, and they started with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Manu Neuer in goal. We have Alphonso Davies, King, Upamecano, and Mazraoui, all defensive defenders in that game for Bayern Munich, leaving Grushka and Kimmich to pivot players, defensive midfielders right there. And in front of them is Sane, Musiala, and Coleman, leaving the big man, English international Hurricane up front. It's Alphonso Davies with the ball right now in the Manchester United's final third pass to Kimmich. Kimmich tries to run with the ball and finds another Bayern Munich player with Sane. And that was a dribble, but the referee looks at it and said, that's not a foul. Guy, play on his game on in that encounter. So now, straight to you, the gaffer. I said the gaffer. I asked you about the Manchester United. Now let me go to Shegun right there. 4-2-3-1 formation, the same formation like Manchester United that Bayern is adopting today. What do you think is on Thomas Tuchel's mind?
First should be a penalty. I think coming into this game, Thomas Tuchel just came into this game to see if he can get a victory. Losing that game against Frankfurt, he want to get back to winning ways. He wants to lose a second game against Manchester United. And when you look at the midfield, Manchester United came in with playing with the two pivot players. There's the experienced Amrabat there, and there's a McTominay who is also in form of his life, getting the goals for Manchester United. And you have You have a Bruno Fernandes up front there. He also has the experience, and you need to have a compact midfield to be able to contain this same Manchester United players from them overrunning your midfield. And that is the mistake Manchester United have been making in this game. For the past 17 minutes, that's really been Bayern Munich, attacking them and dominating play and controlling the possession for Manchester United. We've hardly seen Manchester United come all out against Bayern Munich, which is really going to be a problem for them. They are playing at home. They need to come out against Bayern Munich. We saw them when they went to the to Bayern's home and played a 4-3 game against Bayern Munich. This was how they started. They started fearfully before growing into that game. If they are taking this game to Bayern Munich, who knows? Bayern Munich might also flop at the back.
And it's Man going on the attack right there. And it's Anthony in possession who finds Bruno Fernandes, who sets the ball. But hey, that was an easy catch for Manu Neuer, the fine wine aging graciously. You can continue, Sean.
So it's really a good squad from a good starting 11 from from Thomas Tuchel. I think it's one that is actually good enough to keep Manchester United at bay for 90 minutes. He's not yet to actually look for that all victory, but he's here to just try and contain Manchester United and see probably his players won't be getting injury. They've qualified in the Champions League. There's still a lot of battle in the Bundesliga, so they have to be careful. But looking at the starting 11, I think the squad is good enough. The starting 11 is good enough to take care of Manchester United.
Yeah, the starting 11 is good enough to take care of Manchester United. And Bayern Munich already has 13 points in this group. They don't need this game. It's just a formality game. But they are taking it as serious as the same way they took Barcelona game serious 2 seasons ago, which they actually destroyed. But I think it's last season that they sent Barcelona to the Europa League. So this game on in that encounter, 28th minute of that game is Manchester United trying to turn defense into attack, but they lost possession to Goretzka easily, but they won back the ball via Amrabat right there, and it's the ball sent back to Onana right there, who touches the ball straight to Maguire. Maguire to recover to acquire the player of the month in the English Premier League. So it's been Manchester United trying to look for a way out. Maybe they will find one. We don't know. But only time will tell. Only time will tell if Manchester United will actually do something special today and actually find a way to rugged their way through the knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. But like Shegun or the Gaffer, maybe they will actually give Manchester United hope that they desire to from somebody right there. Let me ask the Gaffer.
It's not like there's no hope for Manchester United. This is also a big team. You look at the caliber of players on the pitch. There's Andre Onana, who has just been named as one of the last 3 for the best goalkeepers in the world. He was in the CAF 11 squad. So they have a good goalkeeper. You have Amrabat, another experienced midfielder. You have Maguire, who is in form of his life. You have Varane at the back. These are experienced players that can get the result on their own day.
Yeah.
But the biggest problem of Manchester United has really been that philosophy that we've always complained of. This is a team just playing without an ideology or a philosophy
Or a
or way
structure.
or structure.
Yeah.
That has been their biggest problem. On a good day, this starting 11 is
And
good
it's
enough
Musiala
to
trying
play
to
against
take the
Bayern Munich.
game forward right there. And let's see what they can make with it. The right back touches the ball back to Kimmich. Across the ball into the box. And that attacker couldn't get one on that. I think that's Musiala. He couldn't get a eye to that. And his son is still in possession of the ball. Pass the ball straight to Alphonso Davies, who finds Kim. Kim, the South Korean international right there. Kim finds Upamecano back right there. And he finds the right back, Marizoi, and finds Goretzka. Goretzka back to Upamecano. It seems like the theater of dreams is becoming theater of Bayern Munich. Trying to teach Manchester
We are
United
used to seeing Manchester United play this. So even against what's it called, Bournemouth, it was like this. I think the only time this season I've seen them play positive football was probably against Chelsea. But every other team, every other game, it has really been like this. And when you play against Bayern Munich, I think they know themselves that they have to be careful how they attack or how they come all out against Bayern Munich, because you can easily be punished. They are used to playing with Harry Kane when it was in the EPL, and they know how clinical that young man can be up front. So they need to be very careful. We've seen a lot of defending from the Manchester United central backs, a lot of crosses coming into the box, lot of half-court nodders from the defenders. They need to be careful. They have to put all their eyes on that English center forward. He has scored a lot of goals this season, and he's always hungry to get more goals. So that is where it is. I'm really feeling
in possession of the ball. Only need to replace the shot. And that was easily parried by Manuel Neuer right there. And it's going to be a corner kick to Manchester United at the 24th minute of this encounter. Look at that straight shot.
That was a good try from Luke Shaw, because these are the kind of things I expect Manchester United to try. Because when you look at Bayern Munich defenders, it's really going to be hard for you to beat them through the wings. You have Alphonso Davies against Anthony. It's going to be a big fight, because Alphonso Davies himself is a player who is always full of runnings. Then you have Garnacho against who's playing the right back for them?
Garnacho facing Marizoi.
Facing Marizoi, another hard battle, another hard nut to crack there. And you have the Manchester United strikers, against Upamecano. We know how big that man can be and how big of a bully he can be on his own day. So that is a lot of problems for Manchester United. You just have to find a way to get those shots from outside and try to be clinical whenever those half chances falls their way.
Yeah, they have to be clinical in this game. There's a face-off right there in that encounter between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. 10 shots beginning to heat up in that encounter. On the foul from Garnacho to Coman. That was a terrible foul. I think that should be a yellow card right there. Look at that, a dream shot to the wall, protecting the field.
He could have got himself.
That was a terrible foul on Kingsley Coman right there. He just want to break his back. Oh, he didn't put you guys in this position. It's not his fault. Manchester United, well, let's see if luck can shine on them. So it's still game on in that encounter. 25th minute of that fixture. It's still Manchester United nil, Bayern Munich nil at the theater of dreams. Fast becoming a theater of lamentation, because they also lamented last weekend when Bournemouth came to do the unthinkable. So it's game on in that encounter with Osimhen with the ball, who tries to find his teammate. But hey, he couldn't find them. He was dispossessed by Braga right there. And Napoli is still leading 1-0. And that game is in the 24th minute of that encounter. So back to the game between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. It's straight to Bayern Munich at this point in time. Bayern trying to find a space to exploit, at least to get one over Manchester United and put them on the back foot as early as possible. It's Bayern Munich trying to play from the back with Upamecano, who passed the ball straight to Kimmich. Kimmich, who doesn't find, he sends it to the left-hand side to Alphonso Davies, who fell down and stood up again, that I will not fall. Even if I fall, I will rise up again. So whenever you fall in life, always rise up again. He's standing running into the box. Oh my God! He jumps it for Musiala, but Musiala's shot went way off target.
Look at that run.
Solomon, it seems you wanted the Bayern to win today.
No. I actually actually wish, but if I was,
Horses.
I would have wished Manchester United to win this. But when I look at the situation they found themselves, it's a very terrible situation, very tight situation.
It's a quite
Yeah,
unfortunate.
it was quite unfortunate that if you're thinking, okay, Manchester United, you wish Manchester United to win Bayern Munich, they win Bayern Munich now, and Galatasaray win cup behind, or cup behind win Galatasaray. That means you know
Your
they have to,
wishes is no
yeah, they
wishes,
have
yes.
two big mountains to climb. You understand? So that's why I pity them, and looking at what is happening, this Harry Kane right now we are watching now is a very dangerous man. In the Bayern League, I think he's the top scorer, where he has scored 18 goals in 13 matches.
Yeah.
You know, Sam. When he was bought by Bayern Munich, I never thought he would do this well. I know he will do well, but I didn't know he would do this well.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
As, yeah.
And this is a danger in this encounter right now. So Manchester United should be watchful of him because he's a very silent, humble player that he would surprise you when you don't expect.
They said that Harry Kane is an humble player.
Of course, he's a humble player,
but
dangerous also.
So it's game on in that encounter with Harry Maguire, who passed the ball to Amrabat. Straight to Harry Maguire, the player of the month of November in the Premier League. And Varane, he passed it to Luke Shaw, who holds possession and sends it back to Onana. Who does Onana find? Straight, passes it to the player of the month of November in the Premier League. Maguire to recover, to acquire. Maybe he will actually come back and write his name in glory for Manchester United. Shagun, you once told me that if you were Maguire, this is the best time to leave.
Yeah, I think this is the best time to leave. But you have started playing a lot of games. It's interesting to see when Lisandro Martinez comes back to full fitness. Let's see if Maguire will be dropped or will it be Lisandro sitting on the bench. But I think long run is going to be Lisandro playing for Manchester United. So probably January is the best time for him to leave Manchester United. A lot of money for Manchester United to make of it because he's currently in the form of his life. He has shown it in numbers that he can actually play very well. And I think it's also good for his own way.
Man, you will miss him.
No, I don't think they'll really.
Or maybe form a partnership with Martinez.
I don't really know how that can really work because they've tried it and it didn't work out well.
But that was when he was playing under pressure. But now
no, it's not really about this. It's not like he was playing under pressure. It has always been like this for Harry Maguire. But people just try to pin some faults on him. I always stand it and I always say that Harry Maguire is one of the very best EPL defenders on his own day. I don't pin errors to him because it's just like every other defender. Even the ageless Thiago Silva don't make errors at Chelsea. So I can't count how many errors Thiago Silva has also made at Chelsea.
So Amrabat trying to turn defense to attack for Manchester United. Defense Garnacho who runs into space. Straight to Fernandes. Fernandes gives the ball to Ojlund, who was fouled there, and the referee says it's going to be free kick against Sané. And there's going to be free kick to Manchester United at the 30th minute of the encounter. Oh, that was a tackle on Scott McTominay actually, not Ojlund. So it's going to be free kick to Manchester United around 28 meters out to 30 meters outside. Let's see if Bruno Fernandes can do one of those magic again and get a goal for Manchester United from we know Manchester United to score first.
Yeah, the thing is we're yet to see a goal in this game, but this game has actually been a tactical game. We've seen it from both managers. You have to give it to Eric Ten Hag from the way he has actually contained Bayern Munich for the first 30 minutes. Though there's no goal in it, but he has done a fantastic work. Let's see if he can actually keep this game at 0-0 to like probably 50th minute to 60th minute. Then he can make those attacking substitutions and look for those offsets and just get one goal to defeat Bayern Munich. It's looking like a game that they can actually win. Talking about Manchester United.
31 minutes in the game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray, still 0-0. Inter Real Sociedad still 0-0. And that free kick right there was deflected, and it's going to be a corner kick to Manchester United. Bruno Fernandes, the captain right there, played that one but was deflected. It's Anthony who is trying to play this corner kick. Let's see if he can do something special from that corner kick. He passed the one, is short one to Bruno Fernandes, who plays a low one into the box. But Harry Kane, the unexpected defender, defended that one. And it's a long pass.
This is where they can be dangerous. You don't
I
allow
think
Bayern Munich to
this
hit you on a
Martial,
counter.
and he crossed into the box.
Wow.
And Musiala, oh my
Oh.
goodness, that was good defending from Manchester United, who got that one to safety. He still come out with the ball, who faces Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw waiting to watch, and the right back running into the space, but that's still ball in possession of. And that's a cross from Kimmich. Oh my goodness, the rebound to Sané. Sané cuts, but well defended by Manchester United right there.
His first touch actually let him down there.
Oh,
That first touch was actually heavy. And you look at that cross from Coman there. Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
it was just a mistake there that just let Leroy Sané
the
out.
wrong timing on that one.
Yes, wrong timing. You know, it's about when is the first goal going to come in from Bayern Munich, because they've been all over Manchester United in this game, and they are just looking like the team that might just open the score line, the score lines today. So let's see. They've seen a lot of chances, and we're yet to see chances from Manchester United in the Bayern Munich box, which is really hard for a team that needs a victory or a draw in this game. They need to come all out against Bayern Munich and try to push Bayern Munich to defend in this game.
So that was a good chance from Napoli right there in the game between Napoli and Braga, and that has given back to a corner kick for Napoli. Now, the gaffer, you see, Napoli is in a very, very dicey situation whereby Napoli needs to actually win this game or maybe play a draw. Losing to Braga with a 2-goal margin can spell doom for them.
Yeah, that is why they have to come in with their best. And on papers, Napoli look better to win. But when we come to reality, football is a lot about reality, and that is what we are watching right now.
Yeah.
And they need to put like 1 or 2 goals to kill the game. And because all the chances they are missing now may come back to hurt them.
Yeah.
You understand? So what I'm saying. So a draw is also they will also qualify because they're already sitting with 7 points. Now they are up with the life counting now. They will be 10 points.
Yeah.
But it's not over yet. Braga can equalize and also win.
Yeah.
This is football.
It's football. And truly, football is like biscuit. You don't know where it will crack. But it has cracked at the game in Naples. Napoli leading 1-0 right there. Still at the Old Trafford. It's still a stalemate here. Goalless at the 34th minute of that encounter. You can join this conversation on our live chat on our page. You can comment. You can call in. Let us know your views or be part of this conversation. We are here because of you. Without you, we won't be here. So Abidemi Aluko sets Manchester United to win 3-1 over Bayern Munich. And he also said Manchester United to win. He said he even put Abidemi Aluko from Orimolade. So let's see if Manchester United will make Bidemi proud. It's a big chance for Napoli right there. And the passed has gotten the second goal.
Yes.
Look at that.
Osimhen.
Look at
You
that.
see, when we keep talking about being a prolific striker, you time your runs, you run in with the attacking player, you put yourself in a very good position to score. And this is one of the things that some strikers they lack when you look at it. And so it's Napoli 2, Braga 0. In that encounter, it's looking like a game that Napoli is going to win easily. Look at that run
Look at that movement. Look at how Osimhen spaced himself.
Yes.
Look at that take.
That
is a good striker goal. This young man is currently getting to the prime of his career. And he's just getting into that like a fine wine, which is very good for him. He's not going to stop. He's just showing that last season wasn't a fluke. Him getting that high number of goals last season wasn't a fluke. So it's really good to see him back on the scoreline. He was really missed by Napoli when he was out injured. We just hope he will keep this form going into the Nations Cup for the Super Eagles of Nigeria.
So let's just see if he will keep that form. Now, the gaffer, do you see Osimhen pouring up into another Osimhen that wants to win another African Cup of Nations? Another African Player of the Year.
Of course, with what he's playing right now, and for him winning the African Cup of Nations will actually boost his morale. And for that's in the club, he's already doing well. I think this is his second goal in the Champions League this season. So we need to see more of him if they qualify for the group stage. going to the next stage, I think he will get more goal.
So
And that would give him. And talking about coming to Nigeria, we saw the match Nigeria played without Osimhen. They struggled to get a draw against Lesotho, against Zimbabwe. They just managed to get a draw without Osimhen. With the presence of Osimhen, they would have won one of those matches. And so trying to tell you the impact he has.
So it's Maguire holding his groin right there, very close to his blockhouse. If you don't know the meaning of blockhouse, you have to go to advanced Oxford Learner Dictionary
in Nigeria.
Maybe if it
These are the kind of situations Manchester United want to find themselves. Johnny Evans is not really looking good, and you have Lisandro who is not in this game. They might just be forced. If Harry Maguire is going out of this game, they might be forced to push Luke Shaw back to the central defense, which was actually horrible in the game against Bournemouth. You can see it's looking like it's going to be Johnny Evans. And wow, this is really going to be a lot of problems.
And Maguire has played too many matches. Honestly, when you look at
he is a big player. There's nothing like this. Not like he has played too many matches.
Without a rest.
He's a footballer. At the point, what's it called? Before Chelsea rested Thiago Silva during the game against Everton, he played about 12 EPL matches straight.
At a stretch, at 39 years.
So he's a footballer. He's not like he's anything.
Because that point where he's holding, hardly will a player continue with it.
Talking about Maguire, when we say he has played so many matches, but I want to salute that man's courage, because to me, he actually recognized the fact that he has been criticized so much by Manchester United fans.
Not just Manchester United fans, even some other English fans.
So they criticize him, and the guy now up his game to actually redeem his image. You understand? And you look at him, it is somebody who has that conscience. You understand? And want to redeem his image, and he has been fighting tooth and nail all this while. And to me, he has actually redeemed his image.
Is it about his conscience or his mental strength? Because it's
both mental strength and conscience. You understand? It's both the combination that put him in this stage of fighting harder to actually redeem his image, which he has actually done. To me, I'm satisfied with what he's doing right now.
Yeah, you have to give it to Maguire. That means you can only fail if you stop trying, as they usually say. He didn't stop trying. He kept giving his all until the whole world saw that, hey, this is one hell of a player. And you have to give it to the English national team coach who never
never gave up
on him. Yeah. So Salzburg is currently 1-0 down to Benfica at home at the 39th minute of that encounter. And Napoli leading 2-0 at the Naples against Braga right there. And at the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium in Naples right there. So is Napoli leading 2-0 in that encounter. The other game that Manchester United is playing will stay at stalemate is Copenhagen playing against Galatasaray. Still 0-0, 40th minute of that encounter.
It
looks like Maguire. I told you that sport.
Yeah.
I remember playing a game and had injury. You will hardly continue. Even if you play 5 minutes, you have to go back again. Most times it's not easy to continue. So Maguire has been withdrawn at the 40th minute of this encounter. Evans is coming in, and let's see if Evans will be the guy that will bring Manchester United back to winning ways.
Well, it's going to be a big blow for Manchester United because Harry Maguire is actually one of their, if not their best defender right now. He's in the form of his life. And they really miss the big man going out in this game. And you can see the frustration on the face of everything. Let's see if Johnny Evans will be bringing a lot of experience into this game. We saw him came into that game against Bayern Munich in the first one. And he did some shocking very well in that game for them. But it's still very much early. This is just the 40th minute. And you have about 55 more minutes to 50 minutes, to run against Harry Kane and the likes of...
And in additional time, they used to stretch it now.
To run against the likes of Harry Kane, Sané, and Coleman, it's really going to be a big task for Johnny Evans.
Yeah.
I just hope he will be up to the task.
So it's a restart in that game. Onana plays a long one to the left-hand side to find Garnacho. But hey,
Garnacho has been absent in this game. He has really been caged by Mazzori in this game, which is actually good. And each time he actually even tried to beat Mazzori, he's always finding it hard against Upamecano right there again. So it has really been really tough for Garnacho there. Let's just hope, and that should be a good chance for
And it's
Manchester United.
Anthony
No.
with the ball in Manchester in Bayern Munich final third. Let's see what Man U can do with it. Anthony tries to dribble past Alphonso Davies, but it stays with him that nothing is coming out there.
Even the Messi of this world
finds it
do
out
find it
against
against
Alphonso.
Alfonso Davies.
One of the
Talk
best
more of
defenders.
Anthony. But you have to give it to the defensive work Anthony has done there. He has really covered a lot for Dalu on that right wing for Manchester United, and that is one of the reasons why.
So it's Bayern on the counter with Harry Kane, who sends it to Coman runs in, but Luke Shaw stands in front of him. But it's Coman that's back with the ball, who cuts it into the box. And he looks over the pass it and he sets it down, but it was dispossessed easily by Scott McTominay. We listen for Garnacho to run with the ball, which pushing with the pace of the ball, running towards the final third of Bayern Munich in the box, but it was easily dispossessed by Upamecano.
Can you just imagine running like half of the pitch into the box and finally losing easily by Upamecano there? And I really thought what's it called, Ojlund placement there. As a striker, you're supposed to be moving away from your opponent.
Yeah.
Try to space yourself and open up space for your winger so he can locate you with a pass. We saw that from Osimhen there, and I think that is what Ojlund should be doing for Manchester United.
Yeah, those are some of the mistakes you won't be finding from an established striker. So let's see if Ojlund can establish himself. After playing 12 games without a league goal.
He has 5 in the Champions League, so it's still a good.
But they are about to go out of the Champions League, so it won't hold any water. So let's see. It's game on in that encounter. Still, Manchester United 0, Bayern Munich 0 at the 43rd minute of that game. It's Alphonso Davies who runs back to cover his track and gets that ball to safety. And it's Bayern playing from defense. Manuel Neuer playing a long one straight to the attacking midfield role of Bayern Munich. And they're attacking with the ball with Kimmich, who finds Kingsley Coman, the French international, who tries to run in, and he sets a pass to Harry Kane. Harry Kane tries to find another player right there, but Amrabat was there to the rescue. And there is Bayern Munich trying to turn defense into attack again. Upamecano, who sets it long straight to Kim. Kim, the guy who just came in from Napoli, was part of that Napoli team that made history last season. He was the best defender in Serie A last season, and he came through for Bayern Munich this season. And that's a long pass to Ojlund. What can Ojlund do right there? And
look at how easy it is to take Manchester United off the ball. It's really disheartening seeing them lose possession. You know, in a time that they are supposed to hold on to the ball. It shows how much fear is in their body whenever they see the Bayern Munich defenders coming close to them. And they need to be man enough. They need to play and take this game to Bayern Munich. I think probably in the second half, I'll fancy Eric Ten Hag making one of these experienced substitution up front. Probably Ojlund is not really looking it in this game, and I'll fancy bringing in Anthony Martial, because he's a player that knows how to place himself in between the center backs. So I think that will actually favor Manchester United better in the second half than Ojlund. Because we've not really seen much from Ojlund in this game. He has been absent in this encounter.
Yeah, talking about tactical input, the gaffer. Let's look at it. What do you think? Oh, it's Bruno Fernandes who tries to find Ojlund right there, but Ojlund has been kept quiet. Now, the gaffer is going to be a throw into Bayern Munich at the 45th minute of that encounter. Looking at the way it is, Manchester United need this. A tactical approach, a little tactical switch to what they started with. What do you think the coach should be doing for the guys to at least get a goal and try to close shop?
What I'm seeing now, I want to talk more of the right side. It's like Ojlund is playing more of the right side alongside with Anthony. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to remain as the focal point.
And that's a long pass forward to Alphonso Davies, who cuts back. And he finds, I think, Sane right there, who passes to Harry Kane, who plays the shot, but was well defended by Bruno Fernandes right there. The Manchester United captain is Kimmich back in possession of the ball, who finds Goretzka. Goretzka finds Kim finds Upamecano, who finds Kimmich, but Kimmich's pass was intercepted right there. So it's game on in that encounter. Garnacho runs into space but was easily dispossessed by Marajoi. And let's see what Bayern is going to make do with this possession. Is straight to Alphonso Davies, who controls the ball, returns it back to Goretzka. Goretzka finds Kimmich. Kimmich looks forward to pass it straight to Alphonso Davies. Let's see if Davies will actually
It's an offside. It's an
Oh,
offside.
it's an offside position.
You have to look at the difference between Bayern Munich wingers, what's it called, Coman and Sane, and look at the difference between them and Manchester United wingers. You can see the experience showing so much in that game. That is why you've seen Coman, beating Luke Shaw, like he's the one who paid his transfer fee to join Manchester United in this game. He has been all around Luke Shaw, getting winning a lot of duels against Luke Shaw.
And
But
Madrid,
it's different. It's not the same when you look at Garnacho against Mazzori on that wing.
and it's halftime in the game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray. It's still 0-0. The other game between Inter and Sociedad is also 0-0 at halftime. And Modric just missed a penalty for Real Madrid in that fixture. So, in the first minute of additional time, it's still Union Berlin 0, Real Madrid 0. So, Benfica just made it 2 against Salzburg. It seems this weekend we might not see Modric. It's a good chance for Manchester United. Why didn't he just take that shot? And it's Luke Shaw in possession of the ball.
There's no
Who
need
finds
for
Diogo Dalot, who tries to cross in, but his cross was blocked by Kingsley Coman. And it's still Manchester United that is in possession with Diogo Dalot finds Garnacho. It's Luke Shaw who finds Garnacho. Garnacho tries to cross in, but it was blocked. And it's still Manchester United in possession of the ball, trying to find a way to penetrate the defense of Bayern Munich. But I think and the referee will, it's halftime already at the Theatre of Dreams. Is Bayern Munich 0, Manchester United 0 at halftime, Napoli 2, Braga 0 at halftime. The game between Union Berlin and Real Madrid, Union Berlin just drew the first blood at the second minute of additional time. So, it's Union Berlin 1, Real Madrid 0. The goal was scored by Volant in the second minute of additional time. And Salzburg, Benfica, is Benfica 2-0 up. Di Maria scoring the first goal, also creating an assist for Rafa Silva, who scored the second goal. So it's 2-0 in favor of Benfica in that encounter. So let's see if Benfica will successfully defeat Salzburg as it stands. So let's see if Benfica will be the one going to Europa League in this group so far. So Union Berlin 1 goal to 0, third minute of additional time. Hey, all fixtures now at halftime. Copenhagen, Galatasaray 0-0. Inter, Real Sociedad still 0-0. Manchester United, Bayern Munich 0-0. Napoli 2, Braga 0. Salzburg 0, Benfica 2. Union Berlin 1, Real Madrid 0. Surprisingly, we have not seen goals yet in this round of fixtures. Shogun, do you think goals?
It's the last day of the group stage, so it happens like this. A lot of teams want to make that last day qualification. A lot of teams are very much careful not to open their bags and concede a lot of goals. It's unlike when we have in the first game week, the second match day week. But this is the last one. Probably that is why we've seen little number of goals in this game. Like the one we are talking about, the Manchester United game against Bayern Munich, you can see how much Manchester United have been trying to defend and be careful not to go all out to attack against Bayern Munich. Even when it's glaring that Manchester United are the one who needs this victory more than Bayern Munich. But it has really been a disappointing first half from both teams, because you can see how wasteful Bayern Munich has been this first half, and they've been 0 to nothing to 0 or up to 0 attack from Manchester United in this game. Not the kind of pressure you expect from Manchester United, and that sums up their whole season in the Champions League.
Yeah, that sums up their whole season in the Champions League. Now, the Gaffer, your take on the first half, Manchester United versus Bayern Munich so far?
My take on the first half, I think it has been end-to-end match. It's not just one-sided. To me, I will not say Manchester United played badly. They actually played very well. They actually played very well. I see the determination in the players, and I see the willingness that they want to actually win this match, and they are hard for it, but I also want to I also want to greet the Bayern Munich side because they are always good side at all time. They've been able to put a lot of pressure on the defense of Manchester United, but the Manchester United defense has been up to the task.
Don't you think Manchester United defense has just been lucky not to consider?
Well, we can't say lucky because the thing is that I'll judge them by the result. I want to judge them by the result. So the result is still goalless. The Manchester Bayern Munich has not been able to score them yet. But we've seen series of chances, and also we've seen Manchester United also made very good moves. So it has been an end-to-end match. So I would not say they are lucky. The only section of the squad that I want to say need to up their game for Manchester United is the midfield. It's the midfield because it's like the midfield has been collapsed, and that is why it's giving more pressure to the defense.
Yeah, let me ask you, Shegun, the same question. Don't you think Man U has just been lucky?
Yeah, it's not. There's no lucky in football. It's just about your opponents not taking their chances. That's what
and the same thing the gaffer said.
That's what's keeping Manchester United in this game. We've seen Bayern Munich being wasteful. This is unlike Bayern Munich, and probably because the players are playing with a settled mind that they've already qualified for the round of 16. Probably that's why they are taking it a bit slow or not without that much urgency you expect from a Bayern Munich team. So since it's still 0-0, then there's nothing to be scared for Bayern Munich. It's about Manchester United, and I think coming into the second half, Eric Ten Hag will actually want to attack against Bayern Munich because he will feel like if we could have defended very well and kept Bayern Munich at bay in the first half, we should be able to come all out in the second half and try and do one or two runs and see if we can get one goal. We saw it in the EPL. Teams does it very well. Aston Villa knows how to do that. Everton knows how to do that. Just coming to the second half, within the first 10 minutes, rush your opponent and score the first goal, then you defend for the remaining 40 minutes. And I think that is what Manchester United will be thinking of doing in this game. The counter-attacking has not really worked for them. They've not really put Garnacho and Anthony on the run as much as they want it in this game. So let's see what they're going to come out in the second half. I'm not going to say they are lucky. It has just been Bayern Munich who have not been able to take their chances.
Yeah, it has been Bayern Munich who has just not been able to take their chances either. And the gaffer, I know you predict a lot. If you're going to be predicting the scoreline of this game, let me start with you, the gaffer. What would be your scoreline?
Well, this is a very difficult match to predict. Tough matches like this, there's something. But I look at to me, Manchester United, they are more under pressure than Bayern Munich. So Bayern Munich, they are a little bit relaxed somehow. They are not too much determined because win or lose, they are qualified already. But Manchester United will look hungrier, especially right now when they go in the dressing room. They will tell you, hey, Copenhagen versus Galatasaray is 0-0. I know they have two prayers to qualify for the next round. The first prayer is for Galatasaray and Copenhagen to draw, and the second prayer is for them to win this match. So already the first prayer is like the first half already, but we are still waiting for the second half. So go ahead. So I want to see Manchester United coming out in full force in the second half for them to qualify in this group.
Yeah, you didn't say the score.
Yeah, well. I can't, the scoreline, what to be expecting in this match, not more than over 1.5.
Scoreline.
Yes, it will not be more than 1.5. IS 2 goals in this match.
Scoreline. I said scores.
No, I can't predict that one.
It looks like again Bayern Munich is going to win. I'll be going for a 2-0 victory over Manchester United.
Yeah, you heard it right there. There's still time to stake that, but a disclaimer, because there's a risk attached to everything. So it's still game on in that encounter halftime already. 0-0 Manchester United, Bayern Munich. And also the other game we're covering here, Napoli still leading 2-0 against Braga. The first goal was an own goal, and the second goal was scored by, you can guess who? Victor Osimhen, the Nigerian international, the current king of African football, the African player of the year. So, it seems It's a good day for Nigerian. It was a good day yesterday for Nigerian football, going home with about four of all the nominees Nigeria had on the track yesterday. So Nigeria has now had 6 players that has won the African Footballer of the Year. Tie with Cote d'Ivoire, who also have 6, and other African countries too, with their own number of players that have won the award. So we are going to go for a very short break. Next up is going to be second half conversation right there from our Watch Along show. Stay with us. Don't go nowhere. God bless you. Yeah, you're welcome back. I told you it was going to be a very short break. Next up is the second half fit, and we can see the Manchester United player and the Bayern Munich player back on the field of play. And on our page, you can join this conversation. Tell us what you feel, what you think so far so good in these fixtures that we are running live, and other fixtures too in this round of 9 p.m. fixtures. Abidemi Aluko says, good evening, Premier Sports fans. I believe Manchester United will qualify from the group. Bidemi from Coca Street. Yeah, let's just hope if Manchester United will qualify in this group. Shagun, do you think Man U will qualify?
Well, that's a big one. I think let them win this game first before we start talking about them qualifying out of this group. They've put themselves wherever they are right now because winning, defeating or beating teams like Copenhagen and Galatasaray should have done it for them. Because coming into the season, everybody projected Manchester United to finish second behind Bayern Munich. But here they are on the last day, against the best team in the group, fighting for your own lives and thinking you're going to make it out of this group. So it's going to take a lot of magic, a lot of unexpected event to happen in this game for Manchester United to actually make it out of this group. So I don't really see them coming into the last 5 minutes. It's a game will really pin towards Bayern Munich taking by 2-0.
So you think Bayern Munich will take it by 2-0? You heard it right there from Shego. The gaffer.
Yeah.
Your take.
Yeah, I want to see Manchester United win this match today. It looks very difficult for Manchester United to win, but in football, it's not by the odds. It's not by the odds. It's by who really want it. Who really want it the most. This is the second half, and it has started, and I want to see all the threats Bayern Munich will bring, but I know they don't need it as much as Manchester United need it. That was why in the match between Nigeria versus Lesotho was able to get a draw because they were more hungrier than the Nigerian side. And looking at the Manchester United now, they've been playing matches before. I saw what they play. Sometimes I complain. I say these people, they are playing like they don't want to win. They don't. But today they are playing like players. They are playing like a club, a team that want to win.
Yeah.
So Manchester United.
Yes.
In this game.
Yes.
Okay.
They're playing well. You're not seeing it.
But they are playing against.
I can't count. I don't think I've seen any shot of target today. So
yeah, I don't think.
I don't really see how they are playing.
But they are playing against Bayern.
I've not really seen them. But they defended more than even attacking in this encounter.
More than they attack. Well, it's game on in that encounter. 47th minute of that encounter is Kim that is in possession of the ball, who tries to find Goretzka, but hey, he had to just run back and defend that. Min Jae should be doing better.
No, he did a good work there. It should be Anthony doing better there. That should be a goal kick, and I think he should have even put his body on the line for to win a penalty against Kim there. That should have been the better thing I would have expected Anthony to do there.
Yeah, that should have been the better thing that was expected from Anthony. So let's see if luck will actually shine on Manchester United today in this last round of UEFA Champions League group stage. And that's a big chance for Napoli. But hey, the pass couldn't locate another shot. And that's a good shot. But that was a beautiful save from the Braga goalkeeper right there. So it's still game on in that encounter. Napoli 2, Braga 0. Now, looking at the way this say, oh my goodness, that was a beautiful save. So it's Neuer who passed the ball to Min Jae. Min Jae with the ball right now. He finds Goretzka straight to Alphonso Davies, straight to Min Jae back, and Manuel Neuer, one touch to Upamecano. Upamecano finds Kimmich, but Kimmich couldn't get a full stretch on that ball to hold it down. And it's Amrabat who finds Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka who came in for Luke Shaw at the early embers of this game. Lema also came in for Marizoi. who I don't know, maybe he's injured, maybe he couldn't continue. So it's the 49th minute of that encounter. Still Manchester United, Bayern Munich 0-0. Anthony tries to find Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka crossing to the box, and Bruno Fernandes' shot went way off target.
What?
And he's screaming on top of his voice. Bro, stop screaming. If your shot went on target.
These are the kind of chances you expect them to take, because you don't get all this type of chances
All
against
the
teams
time.
like Bayern Munich. And a big profile player like
Bruno
Bruno
Fernandes.
Fernandes should be doing better there. He knows what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to do there. But that was actually a wayward shot there from Bruno Fernandes. But at least we'll see Manchester United coming into the second half, creating chances and going all out against Bayern Munich. Let's see if we can have one or two of that again, and probably they might just
And
get
it's
a goal.
Leroy Sané on the attack right there. He plays a short low cross into the box, but was well cleared out by Raphael Varane, the French international. Also a World Cup winner with France in the 2018 Russia FIFA World Cup. So it's game on in that encounter. Musiala finds Upamecano in the midfield. Upamecano runs with the ball and gives it to Lema that came in in the early embers of this second half. And it's Bayern Munich just trying to pass the ball around with Manuel Neuer in possession of the ball. He plays a long one, tries to find Kimmich, but he couldn't. But it seems Coman would win the possession, but he didn't. It was Amrabat at the end of the day who got back possession for Manchester United. So it's game on in that encounter. Evans trying to move with the ball. The man that is way older and is still playing and delivering the goodies as a younger defender right there. So it's going to be throwing to Manchester United at the 51st minute of that encounter. So let's see if luck will actually shine on Manchester United today. So it's throwing. Wan-Bissaka holds the ball, finds Raphael Varane, who turns and is going to look for who to pass it to. Maybe play a long one forward. But it seems he finds Evans. Evans, okay, no, Dallo finds Evans, sorry. And Evans runs with the ball and finds Wan-Bissaka, who was easily dispossessed by Alphonso Davies, leaving Bayern Munich to attack again. Now, Shegun, see what's going on in this game. It seems like Bayern is beginning to drop further attacking wise.
Well, it's not like they're dropping further. I think it's a good one from Manchester United, like I predicted during the halftime break. They need to come into this game for the first time and they try and rush Bayern Munich, while Bayern Munich are trying to get themselves into the game. And that is what Manchester United are doing. I think if they can get that goal before the 60th minute, it's going to be a big plus for them in this game. They've actually taken the game to Bayern Munich since the start of the second half, which is good for them. And one of the things we didn't get to see in the first half. Let's see if they can just get
it's
one.
And crossing by Manchester United, Diogo Dallo.
Hey.
But hey, there's no Manchester United player there to get the desired touch. And Kingsley Coman straight to Kimmich. Kimmich finds Musiala. Musiala sets a pass to Sané, but was well blocked by Wan-Bissaka right there. And it's foul on Bruno Fernandes, and it's going to be free kick to Manchester United at the 52nd of that encounter. Wow, that was a beautiful cross from Garnacho.
And that's was the festival also.
Yeah, from Minjai right there. So let's see if Manchester United will actually do something special with this second half, because their prayer is currently being answered in the game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray, because there's no goal yet.
For how long are they going to defend on that game? They themselves, they need to win their own game here also.
Yeah, they need to.
You can't wait for. I think that is one of the reasons why they're still having faith in this game, because that game is still 0-0 there. Once a goal comes into that game between Galatasaray and Copenhagen, Manchester United will actually drop in momentum in this game. So I think they have to just get that goal before that morale drops. Because in that game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray, both teams knows that one have to win this game, and they'll surely find a way to get that first goal.
And Anthony is already on the yellow card right there for that stamp on Alphonso Davies. it seems the pressure is beginning to heat up right there, and it's looking more like a game that is a support luck case for Manchester United. And that's a good shot from that Napoli attacker there, but that was an easy save from the Braga goalkeeper. The shot was from Politano, the Napoli forward right there. And you can join this conversation on our live chat. Let us know, what do you think and feel about this game? Let us know your mind, and tell us what your expectations are. So it's still game on. All fixtures are still on right now. 57th minute in the game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray. And it's Man U which has to attack, and Bruno Fernandes with the shot, but he couldn't get his shot on target. So Copenhagen Galatasaray still 0-0, 57th minute. 58th minute, Inter Real Sociedad still 0-0. Manchester United Bayern Munich, 55th minute, 0-0. 55th minute, Napoli leading 2 goals to 0. 54th minute, Salzburg down 2-0 to Benfica at home. Union Berlin 1-0 up against Real Madrid in the 54th minute of that counter. So let's see if they will actually muster a good chance out of this game. It's Copenhagen who has a big chance, and it's Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0 at the 58th minute of that encounter.
That is it. That is it. Like I said, they'll come into the second half to find that all important goal. And right now, Manchester United will be dropping momentum. I just hope nobody's going to tell those players that probably Copenhagen have just scored a goal in that game.
I don't think
I don't
they are
think
psychologically sound.
They won't tell them so that they can actually keep themselves in this game and try and expect to see if they can get victory against Bayern Munich. But you have to give it to Manchester United how they came into this game for the past 10 minutes. They've taken the game to Bayern Munich and just shown them less respect. Unlike the first half when it was a lot of respect from Manchester United to Bayern Munich. The second half has actually been a good one. It has been Manchester United dominating play. Let's just hope they can just turn this dominance into a goal, because that is the most important thing. They'll be asking the questions around the box of Bayern Munich, but they've just been, unlucky to get one of those into the back of the net.
Yeah, Manchester United might be unlucky, but Copenhagen is definitely not unlucky, because they are leading 1-0 already. A goal scored in the 58th minute by Leraga. And if one thing you know, there are some games that Copenhagen can really
you can't really write off. You can't write out Galatasaray from coming back into this game. Because you still look at the players when it comes to experience. Galatasaray has it on their own side more than Copenhagen. But when it comes to doggedness, it has to be Copenhagen. They know how to defend. They know how to do that for the remainder of the game. So that is where the problem is. That game is actually going to be an interesting game for the next 30 minutes of that encounter.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game indeed. So 68th minute in that fixture, Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0. Also in the other game, Inter still 0-0 against Real Sociedad. And it's Koeman who tries to turn and pass to Musiala, Goretzka back to Kim Jae, who controls that one very fast and sends it to Alphonso Davies, who tries to take on, I think that's Antonio right there. But
what's two?
Who was that pass meant for? That was a misplaced pass by the Bayern Munich player, leaving Man U to start the game and to try to turn defense into attack. Let's see what Manchester United will bring up from this. And it's Onana with the ball right now. It looks for who to pass it to. Send a straight one to Antonio.
You just look at the sense of urgency from Manchester United in this second half. It's top notch. It's top notch for them. And I think one thing that is letting them down in the second half has to be the communication or the movement between the attack and the attacking midfield and the attack. Ojland has really let them down in this game. He hasn't really been in this game for Manchester United, which is a big problem for them. Let's see, this is Garnacho easily cut out.
And look at that Garnacho one there, was easily cut out by the Bayern Munich defense. and it's Musiala trying to attack with the ball. And he finds Sane, but hey, the pass given to Sane, it seems there was too much weight on that pass. And Salzburg already just drew one back. So it's Benfica 2, Salzburg 1 in that encounter. So it seems there are still so many things to check in that encounter. So Salzburg has moved back to third position in that group with that goal. Let's see if Benfica will be able to respond in that encounter. So 62nd minute in the game between Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Still Copenhagen won.
Manchester United is thinking of making that substitution now. They need to take watchalong out of this game. He hasn't really been it, or probably take him to the wing and bring in probably Anthony Martial into this game. The attack has let them down in this game. There's no form of attack. There's no form of urgency up front there for Manchester United. When you're dominating in the midfield, you have to make good use of it up front. That is what is really letting them down in this game. Arsenal needs to get into this game. He needs to justify. These are the kind of games they pay that huge amount for. You need to come into this game and make your presence felt in this game.
Yeah, he needs to make his presence felt, but it seems he has not been able to lift up to expectation. So it's Bayern Munich who is back in possession of the ball. He passes the ball to Upamecano straight to Kimmich. Kimmich finds Goretzka. Goretzka finds Alphonso Davies, who plays a quick one to Leroy Sané, but was well marked by Wan-Bissaka right there. So it's thrown to Bayern Munich in the 68th minute of that encounter. So it's Bayern passing the ball around, trying to call the Manchester United player out right there. So it's a substitution that is going to happen in the game between Napoli and Braga. Elmas coming in for Politano. And I think there will be a second sub. Let's see who will be coming out of the field of play. That's Kajuste will be coming out for Zielinski. Let's see if those changes will add more goal cushion to Napoli. So let's see. Okay, that's a yellow card to Amrabat and a free kick on Jamal Musiala. So that's a yellow card on Amrabat right there. And yellow card keeps coming in.
That is a frustration, you're not scoring goals, you're not getting the kind of play you want. But that was actually one he took for his team there, because if he should allow Musiala free on the run there, it might just be dangerous for Manchester United. So probably just took one for his team there, which I think is actually a good one. He's a defensive midfielder, and there are times you just have to sacrifice
you
one
take
for your
one for
team.
the team. Yeah. So like Shogun said that there, sometimes you just gotta sacrifice, and take one for the team. So it's game on in that encounter. See Man U new Bayern Munich new. Let's see if Man U can actually come into this game and do the unthinkable by defeating Bayern Munich based on current form. So let's see what Bayern will do. Kimmich plays a shot, but it went way off target right there.
But again, you have to give it to Manchester United central backs, even without Harry Maguire, for how much they've kept Harry Kane quiet in this game. He has really been quiet in this game also. They've been able to tame him up front there. He hasn't really gotten those chances the way he wanted, the way he wants to measure his placement and try to see. He hasn't really frustrated Manchester United in this game. And that is so much unlike Harry Kane.
Yeah, so Real Madrid just equalized at the 62nd minute of that game. Is Manuel coming out of his box to save that ball right there. So it's Joselu that scored the equalizer for Real Madrid. Joselu, the striker on 1-year contract with Real Madrid, he has restored parity at the Braga Arena where Braga played their own matches. And it seems another team, their injuries are troubling, is Real Madrid, the gaffer.
Yeah. It is of course it's Real Madrid because so many of their players are having injury. You have Kavanjah who is having a knee injury. You have Kavinga who is having, then you have Kavanjah having calf injury. Couture, yeah, the Couture, that's the goalkeeper, is having knee injury. Gola is having thigh injury. Milito is having knee injury. Chosmani is having foot injury. Then Vinicius Junior, it's been long we heard about him, and we know what he can do when it comes to scoring goals. He's having hamstring injury too. So you see, most of them they are down with injury, but thank God for the new man, Bellingham, who has been banging goal. Despite the fact that Vinicius Junior is not on play. But it's also still good for them. They are under the equalized. Let's see if they can. They're already leading. They're already on top of their table. Let's see if they can win this. And though they are already qualified to me, if you ask me.
Yeah, so they've qualified already officially. And let's see if they can also win this one. So it's Union Berlin 1, Real Madrid 1 in that encounter. Only time will tell if they can just take this victory and settle down with it. Now, Shogun, looking at the way it is right now, Real Madrid, too many injury worries. What do you think they should be doing right now?
Well, it's just about them getting the players back, but they've actually continued very well. These injuries have not really let them down. They've been able to get some victories, and even if it's really hard, but there's no way you're going to miss a big player like Vinicius, and you won't wish is coming back anytime soon. A lot of injuries, Thibaut Courtois out injured, Camavinga out injured, there's Tchouaméni out injured, there's Cavajaj out injured. But you have to give it to the players who have deputized for them. They've really held their own and kept the club at where the club is right now. They are 2 points behind Girona, which I think is still a good one for them. At least they are still pushing Girona so that they don't
In fact, they dropped that point.
so they just don't run away from with the lead at the top of it. But you always expect Real Madrid to always compete. When it comes to it, when it comes to quality, they are never out or short of qualities in that team. So they still have a lot of quality players always coming for these guys. Rodrigo has actually been one of the guys who has coming for Real Madrid since a lot of injuries around, for some times now.
Yeah, for some time now on our screens we can see Thomas Tuchel trying to bring in Thomas Muller, who we know can destroy anything he faces. So it's Musiala that is being withdrawn for Thomas Muller at the 67th minute of that.
Let's see, he can surely bring in a lot of experience, and when it comes to scoring goals, he's never found one thing, because that's one thing Thomas Muller brings into his game. A lot of experience, a lot is a clinical goal scorer any day. So I think this is another player Manchester United just really need to be scared for the next 25 minutes of this game.
Talking about Musiala, he won the Bayern Munich Player of the Year last season. I think what we saw.
No, it was Bellingham that won it
Last season.
Yeah,
when did Bellingham start with them?
Yeah, he played with Borussia Dortmund.
No, check it very well now.
It was Bellingham.
It was Musiala. Check it very well.
It was Bellingham.
That was player of the season.
Player of the season.
Check it very well.
It was with Bellingham. I'm telling you.
When did they buy with Bellingham?
This season now.
This season. I'm talking of last season.
Yeah. Last season was at Dortmund now.
Who?
Jude Bellingham.
That's what I'm saying. I said last season, my Musiala was the player of the year.
That's what I'm saying. It was not the player of the year because Jude Bellingham was the player of the year in Bundesliga.
No, for Bayern Munich.
Okay, for Bayern Munich.
He was for Bayern Munich. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying for
no, for Bayern Munich. I'm talking about Bayern Munich. You understand? It was a player of the season for Bayern Munich. So and this season is like he has not actually, key like he did in last season. He was doing very well, but so far so good. Not as bad as as not to win. But the introduction of Muller, what do I see is experience. Muller is more experienced. is more older. Musiala is younger than Muller. But let's see what Muller will bring into this party now.
So is Bayern Munich is trying to turn defense into attack, passing in the Manchester United half. Let's see if they can foster a beautiful chance out of this. Upamecano finds Goretzka. Goretzka finds Kim Min-jae, and he finds Alphonso Davies, who finds Kimmich. And it seems Bayern Munich are having another training section.
Yes, it has really been passing around, but it's not the kind of game Bayern Munich themselves want in this encounter. Because when you know Bayern Munich, you know them to always want to score, and I think it's one big problem for Thomas Tuchel that hasn't really find solution to it. Because this Bayern Munich this season they are not high scoring side, and that is so much unlike Bayern Munich. The Bayern Munich we are used to, there is a Bayern Munich that lot to score a lot of goals. And it's really going to be a big problem between Thomas Tuchel and the fans, because that's what they are used to. It's not you coming into games or playing 0-0 draw, you win 1-0 or laboring to win 1-0. That is not of the Bayern Munich culture or mentality.
So Osimhen has been withdrawn in the game between Napoli and Braga, and the Raspadori,
and that should be,
and that shot from Braga was blocked by the Napoli defender. And hey, you are not going anywhere. It's game on in that encounter. So Manchester United nil, Bayern Munich nil, 70th minute of that encounter. Union Berlin 1, Real Madrid 1, 69th minute of that encounter. And here we go. Oh man.
and that
Offside,
is the
Former
first
just
goal.
made this
Offside?
one.
Is that going to be an offside?
Let's
Oh,
see
the referee
if the
says
flag
goal.
will
That
come
is
out.
it. The goal has just been coming right from the first half. It has really been Bayern Munich, asking all the questions against my Manchester United, and that is a well-deserved goal. You look at the workings for that goal. Look at the number of passes around the Manchester United central back, and you can see the players they are so disappointed in themselves for conceding that type of goal. It was just about 5 passes. See, look at it. It was Amrabat there who lost that out. Look at that Tony there. Look at that movement from Bayern Munich. Look at how they opened Manchester United defense to
What
get
was
that first goal.
Wan-Bissaka doing in that line? I think it was Wan-Bissaka who played Coman in for Coman to do that.
Look at that pass by Harry Kane. Look at that pass by
If he's not scoring, he's assisting.
It's assisting. And the
And
interview.
this is going to open for a lot of goals. That is just it. There's still more goals to come into this game.
The exclusive interview granted to Koolman granted. He talked much about Harry Kane. He was saying he said that he didn't know that he know that Harry Kane is good, but I don't know that Harry Kane is that good.
He was not watching at Tottenham.
He said he know he was good, but didn't know that he was that good. That is one of that he saying is one of the most one of the player that unselfish player striker that he has ever seen. You understand? That is, and he just displayed it now by giving that assist to him.
If you watched him at Tottenham, then you know he was never a selfish striker.
It's not that many strikers.
Harry Kane has never been a selfish striker, right? Because there are times he will score 20 goals, he still provide over 10 assists season in, season out.
And it's just a fantastic.
And in the Champions League, he has scored 4 goals, just behind Erling Haaland and Ojlund, who have 5 goals. So if you can get a goal here, I think you equal them.
So right now, as it stands, let me start with Shegun. Do you see Manchester United?
Yeah, that's a good chance for them, but no,
And
that
that's
was overheat. Oh, that should be a yellow card. Or let's see. That was an overheat pass, and that control really let Zano Dalot. Yeah, that's Dalot. That control really let him down. It seems like it's right from the beginning of this game. Manchester United never stood a chance against Bayern Munich. And if you check the ball possession, it has really been Bayern Munich, doing all the playing. Experience really worked for them in this game against Manchester United. They are not coming all out against Man U, to run into unknown traffic. But they control the game, they control their pace, they control their emotion. Made Manchester United do a lot of runnings in this game. And finally, they got a deserved goal against the Manchester United. Right now, Manchester United will need to attack against them and open a lot of space where Bayern Munich actually want them to open space. If there will be a second goal in this game, I think it's going to be Bayern Munich scoring the second goal.
So Shogun thinks if there's still going to be another goal in this fixture, it's going to be Bayern Munich. And the Gaffer, do you share any sentiment?
No, no. I expect them Manchester United to equalize this goal. I expect them to equalize this goal. But already they are down by 1 goal, but it's not over yet. We see here they're still having 16 minutes to play regulation time, and in football it's a very long period of time. And you can see the Ten Hag is trying to introduce new players here.
What are they going to bring into this game?
And Real Madrid just made it 2 against Union Berlin. 73rd minute of that encounter. Madrid just made it 2. Joselu getting a brace.
This Garnacho substitution should have come in right around the 60th minute. My biggest problem is you're taking Garnacho out and you're bringing another inexperienced player like Pelistri or Hannibal into it. Hannibal is more of a central midfielder, so he's not your winger. Pelistri will be going to the wing.
Yeah, he's going to the wing because Tony is out.
Anthony is out. Pelistri will be playing on the wing. Hannibal can't play on the wing. Hannibal is coming to choke in the midfield. And probably Ojlund will move to the right wing to replace Garnacho on that side of it. And Bruno Fernandes will be playing more of attacking for Manchester United now. He'll be playing more of like a 9 for them in this encounter.
So it's game on in that encounter, 75th minute. Manchester United 0, Bayern Munich 1. Many will say expectedly, Bayern.
Even Bayern Munich unexpectedly they've been wasteful in this game.
Really wasteful.
Not like the real Bayern Munich we used to know. If they are taking this performance into the round of 16, then they'll face a lot of problems because teams will come all out against them and get try to see if they can
get.
And
it's Bayern going on the attack. Let's see what Thomas Müller will do. He finds Harry Kane. Harry Kane puts it down for Kimmich. Who Bayern start playing one touch in Manchester United defensive half. So let's see if they can actually muster a good chance, find a way to penetrate the Manchester defense and score the second goal. So it's 79th minute of that encounter. Copenhagen 1, Galatasaray 0. Inter Milan playing against Real Sociedad is still 0-0 in that encounter so far. Also, other fixtures, Napoli is still leading 2-0 at the 76th minute of that encounter. Salzburg, Benfica. Benfica still leading 2-1, 75th minute of that encounter. Union Berlin, Real Madrid. Real Madrid is now 2-1 up against Union Berlin. So let's see if
it's looking like
they can hold their own.
It's looking like Coman is injured already. Tal is another player that is young and hungry. So probably a goal from him won't hurt him today.
We spoil the team up. So let's hope that a goal from him will spoil the team up. And is this one that is working straight?
No, he's looking, he's injured. He's injured.
Since he's injured. So let's see. Hopefully, if he will be able to come back next week. So it's Bayern Munich who started the game, chose that one towards the far left hand of the Manchester United final third. And they've collected it back. And trying to find a way out. And it's Anthony
that's Pelistri.
That couldn't get. Is he
Pelistri. Anthony is out. That's Pelistri.
Oh, okay. So it's Pelistri that couldn't get that one. So let's see if Man U can actually get something solid from this game. Even if they don't qualify, but at least for pride, the Gaffer.
The pride they didn't get pride from the first game. Is it against Bayern Munich or the last game not to get that pride? Bro, there's no pride. There's no pride in anything in this game. They don't even deserve a point against Bayern Munich. Looking at how they played this game, if you are looking for a goal, you need this game. You need to qualify. I was expecting Manchester United to come all out against Bayern Munich, but unfortunately, they just came here to give us a dull game against Bayern Munich.
So, Ashogun have it right there. He says this game is. He says that they gave us a dog game, but
No,
I beg to
it's
differ.
thanks to Napoli's game that made today just lively. This 9 p.m. fixture looks lively. Away from that, Manchester United has actually been down in this game. It's just zero mood, zero what's it called? How can I put it? It's just like just coming into this game, let's just fulfill all righteousness and play 90 minutes.
So, he said, Shogun said that it looks more like Man U just wants to fulfill all righteousness. Well, you can see Mino receiving instructions.
You can't be looking for a goal. You're
from
bringing
Ten Hag.
defensive-minded
Let's
players.
see
Ow.
if that can spur them on to the next level. Well, the gaffer, so far so good for Bayern, not so good for Manchester United. What's your take so far on Manchester United performance?
Well, to me, the first leg they played was a 7-goal thriller. 7 goal, 4-3. It ended, and a lot of expectation. A lot of people were expecting to see more goals in this match, but to our greatest surprise, it's just 1-0 yet. We still having like 12 minutes to play regulation time, and plus the additional minutes. To me, it is not over yet. I still hoping that Manchester United can equalize this game and change the face of everything. It is still possible. This is football.
So it's football. Anything is possible. So, 80th minute of that encounter between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Manchester United won't go down already at the 80th minute of the encounter at the Old Trafford.
Yeah.
So let's see if Manchester United can come back and do the unthinkable. Because football truly is like biscuits. You don't know where it will crack, but it has cracked here, right here. It cracked through the boots of Kingsley Coleman. And it's Bayern Munich who is leading a goal to nil. So a quick rollout, 84th minute in that game between Inter and Real Sociedad. Still 0-0. Copenhagen still leading 1-0 against Galatasaray in the 83rd minute. Manchester United still a go down to Bayern Munich, 81st minute. 81st minute, Napoli still 2-0 up. And the 80th minute, Benfica still 2-1 dry. And Union Berlin is actually 2-1 down at home to Real Madrid. So it's game on in that encounter. Let's see if anything will change before the end of the game, Shegun.
Oh, there's nothing to really change before the end of the game. I think I'm only disappointed in that game between Inter Milan and Real Sociedad, if I'm not mistaken. I've been expecting a goal in that game. But that is just about Inter Milan in the Champions League. But they don't have Real Sociedad needs to be careful because Inter Milan knows how to get those late minutes goals and late drama goals in the Champions League. So they just need to be watchful of themselves in that game. But it looks like that group is already settled. Both Inter Milan and Real Sociedad will be making it to the round of 16.
Yeah, that's
Probably that is why
just for who
it's just who will top the group. Back to the Manchester United Bayern Munich game. I'm still of the opinion that if there's still going to be a goal in this encounter, it's really going to be Bayern Munich getting the second goal against Manchester United.
Yeah, Shogun still thinks it's Bayern Munich that will get the second goal against Manchester United. It's a corner that has been deflected off for another corner. Oh, it's a free kick that has been deflected off for another corner to Manchester United. So let's see if Bayern Munich will maximize this opportunity and just seal off the game just like that. So let's see what they can do with this chance. And they place a long ball into the box. And that's a good header.
Look at that.
My goodness.
Look at the placement.
That bullet header from Harry Kane couldn't
He
get
went.
on
He
target.
was going for the top corner.
He was going for the top
He was aiming for that top corner. That was it.
Placement. Look at that.
Too much weight on that.
What a good out to have
narrow
for Harry Kane in this encounter.
So it's 83rd minute in that encounter. Still Man U nil, Bayern Munich 1. Now the gaffer at this stage of the game, what do you think Ten Hag should be doing?
Well, I think how many substitutions has he made, and there's a chance here for Manchester United, but you see, they will cheaply lost that. That is the problem. You know, they will cheaply. That's just the problem. All the chances they've gotten, they all cheaply lose it out to Bayern Munich. Well, what Ten Hag should be doing, I think to me, he has already done what he fails as a coach to do. He has done all the how many substitutions has he done now? Up to 5 now. You know, I don't think there's another room for any substitution again in this encounter. I don't think there is another room. So he brought in Manu. He brought in what is his name? Pelistri. He brought in Amnibal. You know what I'm saying? And this is what they are playing right now. So to me, he has already done what he is supposed to do, and they need to press on hard. At least try more. I think it's like even the substitution they brought in, the previous people were even better than this one.
So it seems when he did those substitutions, he killed the attack of the game.
Of course, that's what I observed.
Yeah, that's now Shegun. It looks more like a game that Bayern is dominating fully, as if they are playing one.
They've actually been dominating this game right from first half. So it's not like they scored and Manchester United went back. It's just the same way Manchester United have been playing for the past maybe 4 minutes already. So it's just it's just the same thing about Manchester United. We'll keep on saying it all and on and on and on and on. Even against the small teams, there's no that hunger, there's no that that kind of value that you are
Bayern will change the attack.
You are playing for a big team.
From Lema, but the clearance went straight back to another Bayern Munich player, but he loses out to Manchester United for a throw into Manchester United right there. Onana, the ball playing goalkeeper. Let's see if he can actually play ball the way he has been said to play. So it's Bayern Munich in possession of the ball, trying to run back, looking for space, because it seems Napoli has close. I said Napoli. Bayern Munich has closed door right there, but it's still game on in that encounter. You cannot say that. Never say that. You know, Shegun and the Gaffer. You remember that 1999 is also against this opponent that they had that dramatic.
Well, that was different profile, different players with different hunger. Not these players coming into this game without what's it called, motive, or without any bite or feel for that badge. This is not the kind of Manchester United we used to know under Sir Alex Ferguson. It's just looking like a different one, and I expect them to go into the transfer window. You have to sell some players. You need to get players who knows what it takes to play for this club, not just have players on the pitch to fulfill all righteousness. That is what I just see in this Manchester United. A lot of players
but
who
how
are
many
not
quality players will their dream be to play for Manchester United?
No, it's a big club. Once you're big, you're always big. It's not really about how many players. If Manchester United are coming out for the players will still want to come into Manchester United. Manchester United still remains a big brand. It's still the biggest brand in England. So there's nothing like how many players want to play for Manchester. It's still a dream for players to play for Manchester United.
So it's 2-2 in that encounter between Union Berlin and Real Madrid. Union Berlin just equalized 3 minutes ago. And Benfica still leading 2-1 away at Salzburg. Napoli still leading 2-0 at home to Braga. Real Madrid, Bayern Munich 1-0 up at the Old Trafford against Manchester United. So it's Amrabat in possession of the ball, who tries to run with the ball, sets a pass to Pelistri, who tries to dribble, but was fouled by Goretzka unnecessarily. Now, 90th minute of that encounter between Copenhagen and Galatasaray. Copenhagen leading 1-0, and Copenhagen is already 1 man down at the first minute of additional time. So Inter Milan Real Sociedad still 0-0 in that encounter, Shegun.
That game is looking like it's already settled at 0-0. Only if there's maybe an error in the 9 minutes. I can really just look at the way it is in that game, because the bite is not there. There's the zeal to actually push for love for that goal is not in that game between Inter Milan and Real Sociedad. Probably both teams are looking at it that they already made it
And
through.
Bruno Fernandes placed the free kick into the box. And that was an header, but it was well cleared by Bayern Munich defender. Amrabat controls it again. Sends it straight forward to Diogo Dalot, who cuts to the right and across the ball in. But that was a good defensive header from Upamecano, who knocks it out to throw in for Manchester United to play. And Wan-Bissaka sends the throw in fast, but Pelistri couldn't hold on to that ball and lost it to Bayern Munich right there. So it's still game on in that encounter. Let's see if Manchester United will be so lucky to do the unthinkable. So it's game on in that encounter between Inter Milan and Real Sociedad. Second minute of additional time, still 0-0. And let's see the movement from Manchester United right here going forward with Hannibal, who sends the pass to Luke Shaw with Diogo Dalot, who tries to cut in. And the pass was the wrong place pass to Hannibal. It seems you are disappointed there, the gaffer.
No, they are having a lot of missed passes here, and it's not good for this kind of situation. This kind of situation, it deserves, accuracy, good, link up play. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like they're missing a lot of passes and missing a lot of moves. Now the time is already against them. 90 minutes or almost up now. We'll be waiting for additional time.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for additional time. A substitution just came up. Rafael Guerrero coming in for Leroy Sané right there. So it's game on in that encounter between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich leading a goal to two. A goal to nil. Sorry, not two.
Real Madrid just
Real Madrid just scored the third goal. So it's Real Madrid 3, Union Berlin 2 in that fixture. Who would have thought that there would be a lot of goal like this in the game between Union Berlin and Real Madrid? Ceballos scored that third goal right there. So already in the first minute of 5 minutes additional time in the game between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. And let's see if Manchester United can find a way back. So it's going to be corner kick to Manchester United. Let's see if they can do the unexpected. And we just hope that they actually do it. So it's Manchester United player trying to stand in front of the corner kick right there. Let's see what he will do with that. And the referee is trying to settle a little rift between Evans and and Goretzka right there. And Bruno Fernandes plays. Oh, he still waits. Let's see. And he plays it into the box. Can any player connect with it? No. It was well punched out by Manuel Neuer. Still, Man U in possession of the ball. Let's see if they can actually muster out a good chance. And the cross that was supposed to go in was blocked. And it seems Bayern is ready to lock shop. Onana dribbling at the center circle. Isn't that too risky?
No, it's not. There's nobody there. When it comes to playing on the field, he's actually very good at that. And there's no risk here. It's just you trying to create some openings for your players. I think that's what he just gave me because he only came out there to try and get the ball in play and not just lose it out to Bayern possession there.
And officially, Manchester United are out of the Champions League because Copenhagen, with a man down, defeated Galatasaray 1-0.
And they won't be going to the Europa League, so they are coming
back.
Yeah,
they won't.
They are coming back to join Chelsea in England.
Yeah, what shall it profit a team to go for the Champions League and leave at the group stage? It's a disappointing.
Yeah, it's really a disappointing run for Manchester United in Champions League because a lot was expected of them coming into this group. You look at the group Copenhagen, you have Galatasaray. These are teams you expect Manchester United to be beaten and be taken to the cleanser.
And
Not
it's
these
Man
teams.
U going on your attack right there. Let's see, can they do something profitable this time from this attack?
Never.
Hannibal was fouled and he held the ball, and the referee says it's going to be
I'm
free
sure they are
kick.
not aware that they are out.
No, they
They
don't have
want
to be
That's why
aware.
they,
They don't
that's why
have
they
to
are
be
still
aware.
playing
They
with
don't
all
have to be aware.
seriousness.
No, it's not. No, they have to play for the 90 minutes and to full to the end of the game, no matter what happens. Even they are losing or even if they're out, that is what happens. Even when you are losing 10-0, you still have to play to the 90th minute and wait for the full time whistle.
Wow. And Benfica just made it three, the much needed goal they needed against Salzburg. So it's
Inter,
Benfica 3, Salzburg 1.
Inter is well ended.
And Inter Real Sociedad also ended 0-0. Copenhagen Galatasaray ended 1-0. Copenhagen taking that one and taking the second spot in the group.
I think
Uh,
Galatasaray they'll actually feel let down in this game because looking at their run, looking at the caliber of players they have, I think they should be making it if Manchester United did make it to the second round. But good on for them that they'll still be moving to the Europa League. They have a chance there to challenge for honors against the teams in the Europa League.
yeah, it's an opportunity to challenge himself to see if he can keep receiving the honors right there. Let me see who scored the third goal for Benfica. It's Cabra that scored the third goal for Benfica. And oh, the game between Napoli and Braga just came to an end. 2-0 it ended, the same scoreline from the first half. And we are in the last minute of additional time of the game between Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Is Bayern Munich just passing the ball and trying to while away time and show Manchester United that, hey, they are not made in any ramification. So anytime from now, the referee will bring the game to an end because, and it blows the final whistle. Bayern Munich has defeated Man U at the Theatre of Dreams 1-0. Your final take on this game, Digafa?
Yeah, that's the end of the road for Manchester United in the 2023 UEFA Champions League, and so disappointing. And a lot of Man U fans will be disappointed. There's no, I don't see any reason why a player will lose match and begin to feel sober and crying. You had all the time in the world to correct all the wrongs, and at the end of it,
But
when
you can't give what to do.
so at the end of it, you see some players crying, knowing fully well you have not done well. So you will have cried during the match, and not at the end when you know you have not actually done well. It is the result of what you have actually ingested. You understand? That's what you are receiving. So it's a disappointing outing for Manchester United. Against all, a lot of people will be expecting Manchester United to be at least qualified to the next round out of the group stage, qualified to the next round. From England. They are not doing that. I think it's Manchester United. Right now, it's Manchester City and Arsenal. Newcastle is also out, right? But tomorrow will determine maybe they will be going out.
Who?
So Newcastle, they're already out, right?
Newcastle, let's see, they have a slim chance.
All right, they have a slim chance. So for Manchester United and Erik ten Hag, it should. At this point in time, a lot of people are already talking about the sacking. I don't know with this performance in the Champions League if that call will be made. Okay. And in the EPL too, is not doing well. So his chances of remaining as a manager of Manchester United to me is very slim.
Yeah, it's very slim. Shogun, your final take on
this is a disappointing Champions League for Manchester United against all expectations, against all odds. This is not what you expect. This is not what this club stands for. You can see the disappointments on the players' face. They themselves, they know that they've not worked as much as hard as they want. On a good day, Manchester United should be taking this group. They should be qualifying for the second round. They should be giving Bayern Munich a run for their money on the first leg and in the second leg. But that has not been the case for Manchester United. It's not just in the Champions League; they are out of the Carabao Cup. Even in the league, they are not really doing good. So it has been a not so good season for them. But let's see. They need to ask themselves the questions. They need to ask the players the questions. They need a sit together. It's almost just like the same problem Chelsea is also going through. This is a team going through transition also. Let's see what Sir Rachifel will also do with this team. if we'll be keeping Eric Ten or if we'll be letting him go. Because it's looking like the philosophy is not really working. It's not really easy for a new coach to always impute philosophy in teams. And I think that's one of the biggest problems Chelsea is also facing. Changing from 3 at the back to 4 at the back right now has really been a big problem for them. And same thing at Manchester United. This Manchester United are not known to be playing this type of boring football, trying to wait to hit opponent on the counter. That is not what Manchester United represent. They need to go back to that real Manchester United philosophy. It's a disappointing one for them, and it's looking like the season is over for them also.
Yeah, it's looking like the season is over. So, on that note, I think that's the much we can take. Adeyemi Segun, thanks for joining us.
Wow,
And
it's a pleasure.
Solomon Ibrahim, thanks for joining us. My name is Afolayan Adeyemi, and from me and my production crew. Before that, don't forget, you can only fail if you stop trying. So keep trying and keep challenging yourself to get the best out of yourself. So my name is Afolayan Adeyemi. Till we come your way again tomorrow, it's good night and God bless you.
Versus Zurich. A win for both, automatic qualify. A draw, also qualify. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center. My name remains Egbeningwe. Please don't forget to subscribe.